Hey, welcome to this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with me, Chad, and
me, Christina.
all right. So we got a pretty special beer tonight. I got this on from Brewery Bhavana, Rosette 2024, 12.1 ABV. All right, so it's made with hibiscus and rose hips, and it says it's aged over tart cherries, grapefruit zest, and raspberries. And it says it takes more than 9 months to make. Alright, I guess it's not barrel aged. It does say on the bottom of the can, I've never seen this, it says better with age. I kind of disagree on that. But anyway, fancy beer, pour it into the fancy glass. And it does look like a rosé in a glass. That's like a pinkish, reddish, slightly orange.
Yeah, the head dissipated right away.
Yeah, just fizzled away like a soda. Mm-hmm. I will say, there's a little bit of haze to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfectly clear, but...
Yeah, there's something floating in there.
It smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
You can just tell that it's sour right off the nose.
You can. You can also tell it's fruity right off the nose.
Yeah.
Like...
You pick up those cherries.
Yeah, that and definitely raspberry.
Yeah. I don't really pick up, like, the individual spices. Although, it did say grapefruit zest. It does have a bit of a citrusy character to it.
Maybe. It's on the background. It's very subtle.
I don't get the alcohol at all.
Not
It doesn't
at
smell like
all.
wine, you know?
No, this just smells like juice or something.
Yeah. Although I can tell that I can
there's a
smell
little
that
bit of beer.
acidity. I can just tell it's going to be sour. So, all right, let's dive in here.
Cheers. Mm-hmm. Whoa, that is very sour.
Yeah. It finishes dry. Very I was expecting it. I was kind of hoping it's going to be like a little kind of jammy,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's really rare with like wild ales like this just because of the way that they're made. It's like you don't really get like a lot of residual fruit flavor on them.
Yeah. This tastes very strong. Like there's a lot of alcohol in this flavor.
Yeah, but it's like a real clean alcohol, I will say.
Yeah.
It's not vinegary.
No, not at all. And this isn't sweet. It's fruity in a way,
Yeah.
but not sweet at all. Not
Yeah,
at all.
and that's interesting because it's the taste of fruit without the sweetness of fruit.
Yeah. So like a delirium red that would have that cherry sweetness. Nope, not getting it.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely more cherry than raspberry. I think like the raspberry kind of adds like a tartness, or like it's really enhanced by the lactic acidity.
Yeah, it's both tart and sour. So
Can you pick up on those rose hips or hibiscus?
no, but I never know what I'm looking. I don't know what hibiscus tastes like. I see it in things, but
It's just kind of like a general kind of flowery kind of flavor.
not. Okay, maybe at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Very end, but it's not prominent for me.
They might have went. Maybe they went a little too light on the spices here,
Yeah.
which is fine by me.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we did the Wild Ale School a few weeks ago? Like, we did the Schmaltz versus the Weyerbacher Reserve, which is a raspberry. Basically, that's similar to this one, but that beer was so old. So, like, now you know the difference between old and fresh.
Yeah, this is much better.
Not that this is like. I mean, it's still pretty dry. Quite dry, I would say.
It's like a dry wine. It drinks like a wine for me.
Yeah, but wines don't tend to be sour like this.
Yeah, I think it's because the carbonation is just so low on this one.
I will say, like, the sourness isn't too intense on this one. Like, some of the Urban Artifact beers, like, those have been, like, way more sour than this one.
Yeah, I mean, on first sip, it was like a punch.
Yeah.
But you get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that first sip, remember, again, going back to the Tuesday Night Beer School, link up there somewhere, you tend to get, like, a burning or warming sensation just off the acidity.
Yeah.
I mean, I got that, like, a little bit on the first sip, but, like, now that we're into it, I'm just, like, sucking this right down.
That's what I was saying. This is really drinkable. Dangerously so.
I know. And if you were drinking this blind, if I just handed this to you, would you think this was 12.1 ABV?
Not at all. It feels a lot lighter than that.
I know.
And because it isn't cloying like some of the spicy beers, it is easy to drink this really fast.
Hey, Chris, how much would you pay for a can of Rosette?
Wow, it's such a high ABV, and I would probably pay like $12 for that.
Well, you'd be wrong. I only paid $7.99 for this full 16-ounce can on Tabor.
That's amazing.
So if you use my link in the description below, you can sign up with Tabor and you get $10 off, which means you could have got this beer for free plus $3 on another beer.
Free beer? That's amazing.
Yeah. So, score for the Rosetta. Or no, it's just Rosette. No, I keep wanting to say Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone, yeah.
Why don't you go first? What do you think? Scale 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give this one a 9. It's pretty solid.
That's what I was thinking.
I want more. I could drink more of these.
I know. I just kind of sad that I shared this with you. I was gonna drink this by myself, but I saved it.
I
for
made
you.
him save it because it's got the cherry in it.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's also really strong. And, yeah, we can have another beer for this one though.
We can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm 9 as well. I don't think it's quite a 10. I was hoping it'd be like a little bit more like fruity, like a little bit more jammy, or a little more sour. Just, you know, like it was pretty sour in that first sip, but now that we're into it and I'm almost done, like it's like hardly even sour at all. But yeah, this is a really nice a brewing feat, you know. And I would like the spices to be a little bit stronger too. Like either make it like really jammy or really spicy.
Which spices would you want to have in this one?
I don't know, just like the hibiscus and the rose hips, like to me, like they don't even really stand out. This just tastes like a raspberry cherry sour.
Oh, so yeah, the floral notes.
Yeah,
agreed.
Like remember the beer tree we did last year? I think around Christmas we had a raspberry. I think it was like raspberry vanilla or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the urban artifacts, like those are like almost like jam. Although those aren't wild ales, those are kettle sours. But
yeah.
Anyways, I'm rambling. We're going really long. So thanks to Christina for helping me finish this bottle or can.
Of course.
And we'll see you for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.